Yo guys, what's going on? It's Gamer here today, and well, as you guys can probably see, this is a completely new Banished map, and well, it's because the last one was going so badly. It was obviously my first time trying it, and I just think it was a bit too difficult, the settings maybe, and well, we just ended up losing loads of people to starvation and the cold, which is not very good, and it doesn't make the best thing to watch either, so I decided to go on my other file, which you guys can see here, which I'm actually doing alright in. It is a surprise. I actually am doing well. I've got a blacksmith on the go, I've got forest lodge going around cutting down trees, so I actually don't just run out of wood annoyingly. I've got herbalist getting medicine, gatherer's huts getting food, and I've got 2 hunting cabins as well as 2 forest lodges. We've got a woodcutter giving us actual firewood so no one goes cold, and we got actual food. It's a miracle. People aren't going to starve. Well, we would hope so. You know, it's getting quite bad in the other one, so I decided to start this one just because it'll be more interesting. And well, I forgot to mention that the fishing dock was here. And well, you know, I think we're just going to start on this one because this one's going to be better. So if we get straight into it, I was on ×10 because I was just trying to get to run through. And well, he's already reached his maximum amount of firewood, so at the moment the woodcutter is fine, unless we wanted to put up to 600, just so there's enough wood. But apart from that, the woodcutter's doing fine. He's chopping down all the logs, and well, the hunting cabin and forester lodges are going around getting trees and food. So yeah, it's doing well at the moment. I think we need to build another bit of food because we've got obviously 52 people living here. So I mean, we got lots of food coming in from the gatherer's hut, fishing dock, and the 2 hunting cabins either side of the village. But apart from that, it's, well, I've seen better days for it, so we're going to make something else. If we look at the food production tool, if I just slow down because you don't want to go too quickly. Hang on, this is this one. So we got pastures. I'm not actually sure what they do, I just sort of put it there. Oh no, it's got beef. I don't know how it's actually got beef, so it's making food. So I know what it does now. It's making food. And I think this one is as well. Yeah. So obviously they kill the cows once they have kids. They sicken me. But oh well, it gives us food. So we can even make another fishing dock, like the one we got here, because it's not got the biggest area. We can make up here somewhere. Obviously that splits the amount of fish. And we had so much fish last time. It was great, and the hunting cabin went well and everything. We've already got a gatherer's hut is there, and apart from that, the crop fields take all season just to make it. I've got 11 labourers. I don't really want to be wasting my time building that. So I think we're going to go for another fishing dock, just for the sake of having enough food to supply everyone. If we can just find a suitable location like there, then our 11 labourers can go to work. And obviously I've got no wood at the moment because people decide that they don't need wood. And well, as you can see, all the trees are dying, and we want the forester lodges to go out and get some wood. So this one's only set to cut at the moment, but I can also set it to plant because obviously we want them both. And that one was the other way around because I just wanted them to do a specific thing. But then obviously we need to get all the wood over here, so obviously remove the trees. The reserve of stone is low, so obviously I need to go get some supplies. There's a big amount over here. And while this series is just going to be like the last one, it's just going to be hopefully more entertaining because I'm going to probably, or hopefully, do better. But as you can see, the blacksmith has no logs or anything to make tools, so if we got the labourers out and we just remove stone, so we'll just let the forest lodge collect stuff at the moment because we don't want really to disrupt the trees around here. I haven't pressed it. Collect the iron. Because if we disrupt what the forester lodges are doing, then they don't actually plant trees. If you can see, I've tested this out. It's got the area, obviously the area there. So that's the area they're going to plant the trees in. So if I zoom in a bit more, it'll be a bit more showing. So as you guys can see, this is the area which they actually plant and cut down the trees. So it's right around the centre of my village. Whereas on this one, it's obviously got a bigger area. It's also in the village, but it's also out there. So they'll plant more trees around. If you guys can see, there's a big ball patch here, and that's basically because I needed trees and I decided to cut them down, not realising that this limit was actually not included in here. So obviously there's a big ball patch, so I need to build another forester lodge over here later to plant loads of trees background. But apart from that, we got stone and iron coming over, and we obviously got the forester lodges going and collect some stuff. But the woodcutter doesn't have enough, well, it's got enough hopefully it's got enough to get past the summer. Apart from summer, yeah, we need some firewood in the summer now. No, hopefully it's got enough to get past it in the winter. Apart from that, the woodcutters need to start working, and Merely and Milena they've both become adults, or I think Merely was already one, I'm not sure. But Milena's just become an adult, so that's fine. And Issa was born, I didn't realise that, sorry about that, Issa. Which family were you born to? Because if you guys haven't realised, I made a tailor here just so it can make some clothes, and these are the new houses, so Milena's just become an adult there, and Merely is just become, oh, it's Issa, sorry, we were looking for Issa. So, not in this one, so I was born to one of the older residents of the town, so I'll be over here somewhere. Wow, you've got a big family, congratulations to Orstein and Alige. No. There she is. So the newest person addition to the town goes to a person who already now has 3 children who are boys. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure they'll be looking for a girl, but Emalea has been born, and I can't be bothered to look around because it takes quite a long time, even though I found it on my second go. There she is. She's right here. Emalea has just been born to Donalyn and Philomi, who were both 12 when they had their first kid, so yeah, life's good for them, I guess. But we'll get the woodcutters up and going because we need wood, and well, Gatherer's Hut never seemed to get any wood. For some strange reason, they never get any wood. Obviously these guys need to plant some more before they actually get some wood. But, apart from that, everything's going fine. We got the pasture obviously getting us some beef, even though it's got no more since the last time we checked, because they haven't had any more kids, obviously. Herbalist has only got 8 herbs this season. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Probably not. But all of them have been taken, so people must be appreciating it, I guess. But here we got, wow. So we got a lot of stuff being collected from the Gatherer's Hut. Obviously there's been less than last season, but we're not all too disappointed in that. And the hunting cabin has got more venison, so we're grateful to them. And this one has somehow got iron. I'm going out hunting some iron. This fishing dock's going well, and we actually managed to build this fishing dock, so the Gatherer's Hut is doing their job, which is fair enough on them. As you can see, they're chopping down all the trees over here and just planting back new ones. So you've got 26 fish since you were made, and you haven't been made for long. So we need to put up the fisherman limit, obviously. There we go. So now we've got 8 fishermen going. We should be absolutely dandy. And in the early spring it's decided to snow. I don't know if I remember seeing it snow. Actually no, I did, because I was looking at that. Oh well, a child name, no wait, no. I was about to read that out twice, that'd be a bad idea. She was born twice, she was reborn. But anyway, we're going to go back over and just make sure everything's going fine. I don't know why I keep getting rid of that, it's still starting to get... Oh, the reserve of food is low, so obviously once the winters come in, people have decided to flock to the storage barn and take all the food. And now that Brian has started working, and so's Earl, then obviously we need more and more food coming in and just getting people up and running. Apart from that, the food amount is varying. It's gone lower since I was doing this when I wasn't recording, but oh well. We'll just keep making more and more food places to be used to gather. So the Gatherer's Hut seems like a great thing to have. It's got lots of berries and stuff, and I think I'll make another one over maybe this side or maybe over here. So if let's see the area it's in that area. So if we build it over, I think at the back here, just because this is where other buildings have been. So let me just slow it down. And if has become an adult and is working as a labourer. So yeah, we've got 45 to 10 now, so it's not the best ratio really. It's not really, like, we want more kids at the moment. But we've got the Gatherer's Hut. I think we'll just build it. So it needs to be in the forest, obviously, because it's a Gatherer's Hut. But I'm not sure where to put it. Let me just see. I could put it there, but then it's not near the forest. No, it can get into the forest, I guess. Or I can put it down here by the fishing dock. Out there somewhere. A child named Camel was born, or Camille. Either way, it worked. So we'll build the gatherer's heart there. There we go. So now we've got the labourers and we've got builders to go over there and build. Put 3 builders in so people get working, and obviously we need to build new houses next. That'll be the next project which we need to do, and well, just keep the village on a positive, you know. Apart from that, everything's going fine. We obviously just got that to build, remove some trees, get some wood for it, and hopefully Forester Lodges have got 14 logs. It's only spring, so it's alright, I guess. And you have 18. So obviously this game's about patience, which, if you guys can see, I don't really do have that much patience, because I just want to build and build and build, and then that takes all the resources and it's not enough, and then it all goes wrong from there. But apart from that, we got another adult in the town, so 46 to 10. Quite a vast majority of adults, so obviously we need a lot more houses and workers and stuff. But we'll get round to it when we have enough resources, as long as people keep bringing in the food. But the woodcutters run out of wood again. Not really a surprise, to be honest, but oh well. But we should keep the food going, because after we've done building a gatherer's hut there, then we can just get back to what we were doing and getting more food. So we're going to try and break down some trees. We're going to break it down in the area where the forest and lodges can actually see it. A child named Oliviana was born, so we have got children coming in and stuff, but obviously they can come in a lot quicker if we have a lot more houses. But obviously we don't want to expand too quickly because the food limit's still quite low. But we're going to survive because we've got 2 fishing docks, 2 hunting cabins, pastures which have no beef, and a gatherer's hut which collects lots and lots of stuff. But now that we chop down all the trees, we'll have plenty of logs to build here. We've got lots of stone and iron after we cut down all of it over here. So you can see there's a bit of iron still left over, which we can go and collect now, I guess. But the reserve of food is low again, so we need to get this gatherer's hut up and quickly finished, so we can just quickly put some gatherers in and get some more food. But the reserve of food went to 0 there. Not a good sign. We don't want this file to end up like the last one, otherwise who knows what will happen. But we got food coming in now, so obviously they've gone and collected it from somewhere. Not sure where. Maybe the fishing docks decided to bring in some fish, but as you can see they have now split the fish between each other now. So they're not going to bring in as much, but they're going to bring in the same amount between them, I guess. Apart from that, the gatherer's hut is almost done, so we'll just put some more gatherers in once it's done, which it is now. Storage for logs, stone and iron is near capacity. Now that's saying something, because we're never normally in this predicament. Well, I'm pretty sure we can build some stuff and then we won't. But if we just slow it down, there's plenty of stuff which we can build. And as I was saying, they did plant a load more trees back. Good for them. That's good. And once again, I managed to get rid of that somehow. But storage for logs, I know it is. Okay, I'll make another one. God, so laggy. Fine, I'll just put it here on the other side of town. 5x5 stockpile right there, just so people can place their wood and stuff from the forester lodge, and the blacksmith can then use it. But we need to build some roads. That'll be an essential thing, because it's getting a bit overcrowded. What is it you need? Oh, have you made your limit? You've made your limit. So we don't need a tailor. Fair enough. Congratulations. Apart from that, we don't need builders at the moment. We're not building. Let me just put it down to ×1. We'll build some roads. Our food level's gone straight back up. Happy days. So dirt road, you need nothing. Stone road, you need 1 stone per level. I'll go with dirt for now because our town's not huge. And I'll just link it up. Oh, dirt. There we go. So that's a good start. And then we can go right through the middle here. Put a dirt road there, and in front of these houses, in front of the in front of the pastures, and obviously these houses, which are this side. I'm pretty sure they're this side. And I can't see now. Help me! That's a good start, I guess. Obviously we need to link up these roads. But we'll get the labourers to work on that. If they do need to do that. Do they need to get to work? Doesn't look like it, it just looks like it's just a road. Alright. Well, it means people can just walk along these roads now, which is fine. At the moment they're just going around collecting all the trees and berries and stuff. So, fair enough. We've got firewood, we need to put the... Well, no, the woodcutter is going on, so that's fine. Apart from that, I probably need to put a road here as well. Just so people can access it more easily. There we go. And then obviously, wherever the gap is here, which is there. If we turn around the camera a bit, then we can see it's there. And then we can just build it like this. And then through there. Actually, no, wait. Oh, no, wait, that was right. I thought it was a fishing dock for a second there. That would do for now. These houses can just get along with it because I can't see anything through the gatherers' bushes. Oh, he's not in gatherers, is it? It's foresters. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I hope you guys enjoy a more bright side of the Banished gameplay. And well, I'll see you guys next time.